Hello everyone, my name is Genesis013, and joining me today on this very kind of somewhat relaxed episode is...
A monkey. Paul.
Yeah. Well, welcome a monkey named Paul. Basically, today is just... I'm just kind of taking a relax, just not doing any, like, heavy storyline stuff. Well, actually, this is kind of going to be more story-heavy than anything I've done in this entire Let's Play, so let's begin. Right away, we're going to speak to this old man.
If you're not a repairman, then you've got no business here. Get scram! Whoa. Come to think of it, I haven't seen that repairman for a while. Tough fella. Looked like a big lumbering bear.
There you say.
You try to call her, I guess.
Another repairman, Scott gets... I'm thinking I haven't seen them tough, looking like a big lumbering bear. Ah, crap, that tea is hot. Okay. I have a feeling I need to get Rory with me, so I'll be right back. And we are back. You may notice I am now controlling Ska. Basically, I changed up my party because the main three people you see below Ska is pretty much all going to be important in this episode. So let's continue onwards and speak to the crazy man right here.
Oh, hello again. It's been a while. Tell me, those repairs of yours were top-notch.
I told you I'm not.
Now hurry and fix that chair over there. You're going to need to stand on it so you can fix the roof.
Oh, crazy man. You don't suppose, Kyle, couldn't that man be your father?
Well?
Come on, Kyle, don't you think? Father? Yeah, that guy's gotta be your dad. Kyle, dad?
Well, Kyle?
Alright, let's go tell him. You need to know your son. Wait a minute. This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. We should at least dress up a bit. Sculpture Jador and yet... Okay then, so we're going to Jador apparently. I have no idea why. No, Kyle, how many times do I have to tell you not to eat it with your fingers?
Well?
Don't say wow when you mean sorry.
Yo.
Just bickering between, like, Rory and, like, Kyle is making me smile. How do you like these? Wouldn't they look good on him? But I like those other ones so much, too. Everything you liked, but I wouldn't even be able to move. What was that? Nothing. Didn't say a thing. Ooh, that was close. What to do? Oh, this is nice. I need something that would look good on Kyle, don't I? Oh, pick something already. What did you say? Oh, nothing.
Who's the one picking up the clothing?
I have no idea. Now this is a fine and jaunty little hat. Maybe if you were a clown. What was that? If he were a crown? Ha! We don't need his father thinking he's some kind of prince now, do we? I know just the thing. That's a Kempo gi. It's perfect, functional, yet sporty. It's not exactly what I had in mind. Not an ounce of fashion sense among the lot of you. Excuse me, sir. Could you order another set of clothes like the ones I'm wearing? Sykes, no, we better... We're trying to make him look better, not worse.
I don't know, Sykes does look like a badass.
I know. Oh wow, Kyle actually looks someone decent. Listen, Kyle. You're gonna go in there now and show your father what a fine man you've become.
Yo.
Don't say wow. God sakes, you're another cat.
Excuse me, sir.
Who in the blazes are you? Oh, repairman.
Sir, you had a son once, didn't you? You did, right?
Our son?
Yes. As you see, sir, he's alive. Kyle, speak up.
Father? What? What's all this business about a son? I don't have a son!
Oh, you...
But now that you mention it, I once had a terrible dream. A dream in which some kind of demon child was born. Grabbed that thing and rushed off to the Veldt with it. Thing was crying like crazy by the time I got there.
But sir...
I left the child there. When I turned around and ran, trying not to look back.
I'm still trying to tell you.
And all of a sudden, the crying stopped. I turned around, and there was some frightful monster. I'd never seen anything like it. Hideous. Still gives me the shakes when I think about it.
I give up. This man's hopeless.
I give up.
But you, young man, your parents must be proud to have such a fine son. I still dream about being chased by that demon child. Horror, terrifying those dreams.
Why, you old? Running your mouth, not even thinking about Kyle's feelings? You want me to beat some sense back into you? Rory, that'd be a bad idea.
Wow.
Kyle, well, thank you for stopping him. Where are you going? We should probably go after him and see what's wrong with him. I'm sorry.
Father, alive. Kyle. Happy.
Apparently Kyle's happy that his father's alive at least, even though he kind of abandoned him as a child. I feel bad for you, Kyle. I suppose with that, our business there is done. I'll meet you guys very briefly to our next destination. We will be right back. And we're back in the next place. You may recognize this place slightly with the two stones here, but this is Duncan's house in case you don't. Speaking of which, there he is, and looks like an older Bannon. Master Duncan! Oh, he kinda does. Why the surprise face? Did you think I died or something? Master Duncan, I'm glad you're safe. Well, he's quite a spry old man. Oh dear, Rory, you aren't crying, are you? And he's on the roof now? Did you think a little thing like the end of the world was gonna do me in? Huh, I believe I've heard that line before from someone else. They have tried to swallow me up once or twice, and I just pried his jaws open and climbed back out. Well, that's quite manly. Roy, it's time for me to teach you my ultimate technique. Use this to knock some sense into Kefka. Oh, well, get ready. Okay, just go. And they're now. What is going on? They're fighting on the roof of his house. This is just wonderful. Yes. Or they're gonna fight some more. This is like an anime. Oh, they just jumped in the sky. They're fighting off screen in the air. How wonderful. What do they think? I call it the Phantom Rush. Now go on, hit Kefka with every blitz I taught you. Oh. And epic poses for everyone except for Ska. Alright. And I suppose that's also done. We're done with that. So I suppose next I can show you is a little secret, a little interesting thing as we saw in Thamasa first. So go. I think Narsh has a. I hope Narsh. Why is my thing not working? So I'll be right back. And actually, real quick, because I've just while we're with this test writer, I thought we might as well like test some of like Rory's new abilities. Like, for instance, if I get this right, this might be the Phantom Rush. Get to see what it looks like. Wow, that's quite cool actually, and killed it. All right, awesome. So I'll be right back when I can find a place with a name. And we're back in the inn of Kolingen. So with this, we're gonna stay the night, and I shall treat you to a nice little interesting secret we found out in Thamaso that can actually happen here with Kiryu with us. A nice little memory of sorts, or I guess it doesn't work. What? Why did it not work? Do I need Kiryu in like the main party to do this? Like in the front?
Maybe.
Well, let's give this another shot then. Service says no, it doesn't. That's pretty weird. I'm gonna test something real quick and try finding another place and find either Nikkei or South Figaro, whichever I find, and see if I can find and see if the inn will work there. So I'll be right back. Well, we're back. We're in South Figaro now. Skype is acting weird on our end, so Eric might not be joining us towards the end of this. I don't know.
Right here.
Oh, there you are. Internet was acting weird, but we're now in South Figaro, so we're gonna hit the end there and see if this will work. As the test, at least. So, Mr. Innkeeper, I wish to rest. 80 gills per night. Are you staying? Yes, I don't mind staying. And survey says nothing. What? But why is this not working all of a sudden? Yeah, this is totally feeling awkward at all times, so I'm gonna pause real quick and figure out what I'm doing wrong. And we're back with the dream sequence now, in which we see a mysteriously cloaked man. He looks actually kind of normal. I wonder who this might be. The person with an eye patch. Wait, isn't this that guy from Miranda? Clyde, how could you? I was your partner. You should be here with me. Baram. Join me, Clyde. Who's Clyde? Makes no sense.
Nothing makes sense anymore. I'm freaking out, man.
Oh, this is a dream, I suppose. But whose dream could it be?
This is a dream. Anything could happen. I could be rich. I could be the king of Figaro. Oh, wait.
Well, you have an air anchor for it.
What?
You have an air anchor now, at least.
Air anchor?
Yes, I got that from the Tower of the Cultists.
Why do I have an air anchor?
Who
Anchor?
knows?
Just a question.
I'll be right back with the next dream.
I am a badass, too.
And the next dream sequence, actually. We are now in a darklit forest with this Clyde person and Baram wandering
And
about.
apparently, I'm a giant tool.
Yahoo! We did it, Clyde! 1,000,000 gil. What a blast. This is the life. Guess it's time we start thinking of a name, huh? Name? All good bandit duos need a name. I, sort of have one in mind. Well, let's hear it. The Kiryu Bandits! What do you think? Not bad, eh?
Why does that sound so familiar and weird?
The Kiryu Bandits. Great train robbers of the century. Sounds like... No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be our Assassin Kiryu that we know absolutely nothing about. Surely it couldn't.
That we knew nothing about.
It could be just a coincidence of the names. It'd be silly.
I mean, anybody can call themselves Kiryu Bandits.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if there's one more dream sequence, so I'll be right back again. And the final dream sequence, actually. Open your eyes. How bad is it? This isn't my blood, is it, Clyde? Don't worry, you're gonna be alright. I'm sorry, I let my guard down. Don't talk, the town's just a bit farther. You don't have to pretend, I know. This is my blood, ain't it? Isn't it? I'm done for. Get going, leave me here. I'll only slow you down. But, you wanna get caught? Before you go, please, finish me off with your knife.
Okay, now that's just suicidal insane. Yeah, he's taking your job.
How could you ask me to do something like that? I know, man. You know what they'll do to me if they catch me alive? I don't want to have to go through that. Touch my arm. Clyde? Apparently you're... Feel that shaking? Never been afraid in my life. Now I'm quivering like a little girl. Please, before I wet myself and just die... and have to die a coward, just take your knife and... I can't do it. Clyde! So Baran would be Clyde's best friend. I'm sorry. Clyde, how could you? A best friend who was bleeding to death asked Clyde to kill him.
Sounds kind of tragic, really.
Yeah, it does. And we know from... And the only thing I know about Kiryu's past is apparently they said for the right price he would kill his own best friend.
That's kind of some ominous shit right there.
Yeah, so I'm going to pause this real quick to find if there's another dream sequence we're missing. And the final dream sequence, actually.
Okay, I gotta stay for this one.
And Clyde is with the Masa and a dog. He's apparently under a tree now.
Puppy.
Yeah, some woman now. Where's she? Hey, are you alright? Oh, a dog. How cute. It looks like Interceptor, strangely.
Puppy.
Where am I? In a small village called Thassa. Now come, pull yourself together. Thassa. The only village I know of by that name is the Masa.
This creepiness going on here.
I don't know. I believe we may have seen the last dream sequence. So, I'm gonna check real quick to see if that isn't the case. So I'll be right back. And basically, I just looked up and yeah, there are no other dream sequences after this one. So, yeah, so we saw dreams of a mysterious man named Claude, who is part of a band of bandits known as the Kiryu Bandits, in which we saw a friend of his named Baram, who apparently has died.
What?
I'm just giving a recap of just what we just all saw. Yeah, so... And we also know that this Clyde person actually went to Thamasa. My controls are lagging slightly, thank you, game. I know. And at one point there was actually a scene we saw when we first got Kiryu back of the same man named Claude leaving the town of Thamasa with a dog named Interceptor. While telling an old man, telling a certain person who was turned out to be Zeus to quote unquote take care of my daughter. Now the only person I know who actually has had a daughter with Zeus has been Athena, and I don't know. And when Kiryu first met Athena back in the World of Balance before the War in Triad went down, Interceptor was all right with Athena. You think that has anything to do with anything?
I would think so.
Yeah, like, I mean, call me crazy, but I think our Assassin Kiryu may have actually been the Bandit Clyde. And where I'm going with this, if this makes utter sense, Athena may be his daughter.
And Clyde changed his name to Kiryu.
Yeah.
In memory of the Kiryu Bandit.
Or to hide his identity, which is possible.
I for one too.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna call this an episode, actually, everyone. So, with all this bunch of story and closure we've gotten, I will see you all next time on Final Fantasy VI, to where we will continue on with general side stuff before we meet up with before we end up facing off with Kefka. I have been Genesis 013, and he has been Thunderstar 5758. Good day, audience.